welcome to another vlog. I just got back from Dallas yesterday. I hit the ground running. I mean, it's such a short flight and I got in at like 12:30 in the afternoon. And so I kind of had like the whole day ahead of me. So I finished up some work. I went on a long walk because I felt like between sitting and knitting at the knitting store. I mean, we walked around the town a little bit, but there was just a lot of sitting. The flight, everything. I was like, let me get the blood going. So did that. Hung out with my husband. We caught up on so many things because I felt like we haven't had any quality time. So that was really nice. Got to snuggle with Butters. I think she came down with me this morning, but I think she's already gone back up to go back to sleep with my husband. But today is also my birthday. Yes. Well, the day you're watching this, my birthday will have been a few days ago, but the day that I'm filming this right now as I'm filming, it's my birthday. And I'm 52. I'm excited. I'm excited. This definitely is not an age that, at least that I ever thought of when I was younger. You're not like, 52. Can't wait. But it's been great. It's been great. It's, life. What a wild ride. But yeah, I just feel like this past year alone has been so crazy, so incredible. Loving it. Loving every minute of it. And speaking of crazy, I am leaving tomorrow for another trip. And I alluded to this in my Dallas vlog. And yeah, it was a trip that was very, very last minute, obviously, very last minute. I got an invitation, and an invitation only. They're not covering costs of like travel or anything like that, but just an invitation to a very small little Prada event. And it's a dinner, and then they're closing their flagship, their Galleria store for a few of us influencers to just make content in the store for their fall collection. And as you guys know, I already have a couple of fall pieces because I went to that LA house shopping event, but I would love to see more of the fall pieces in store and make some more content for you guys. And, I really, really hemmed and hawed about whether or not I was going to make the trip to Milan for this one event. And I thought, you got to start somewhere. I have not been invited personally to a Prada event as an influencer. When I went to the Prada show last year, I was invited by my very good friend Julie, who's a VIC, and she was invited to go to the show and, and everything that entails. So I was a tag along there. It was her thing, and I was just beyond excited and thrilled to be able to go. And then, of course, as a customer here in Vegas, I've been invited to some things where they have events, jewelry event, or when they bring the items for a new collection in, they'll invite me in. The LA house event as a shopper. As a very, very avid Prada shopper, I've been invited to a lot of events, but I've never been invited to an event as an influencer. So I was like, I should just make the trip. Even super last minute. And it's going to be super short because I've just been all over the place. I thought about like, well, I'm going to be in Milan. Where else can I go? How long should I stay? Whatever. I am just going. You guys are going to laugh. I'm leaving Monday. I land in Milan on Tuesday because of the time difference and everything. And then I'm leaving Thursday. The event is Tuesday night. I'm going to see Luna on Wednesday. And then I'm going to leave Thursday. I just need to get back home and be home for a little while because I'm going to be gone for like 3 weeks in October and into November. And that is, in my mind, that's the trip that I've been looking forward to. It's this mega trip that I'm taking to New York and then Japan, and then I'm going to be in Michigan. We're going to talk about that later. I'm losing my voice just thinking about it. We'll talk about that later. So this trip, I was like, I cannot be gone for that long. Let me just go do this, have a little bit of fun, see Luna, and then just skedaddle on home and just kind of get my head on straight for that trip. And then I have another trip in November. Again, we'll talk about that later. So I just didn't feel like I could be away that long. So I'll be gone tomorrow, back Thursday. I'm excited to see Milan, though. I haven't been since last year, and I was able actually to spend my birthday last year in Milan. It was so fun. It was so great. So yeah, Milan Fashion Week is always around my birthday. I love it. I love it. If I can make this a tradition, spending my birthday in Milan, let's make it happen. Let's do this. So anyway, gosh, so many things to do today, to talk about because it's my birthday and I'm leaving tomorrow. So I've got to pack today. I do want to work out this morning. I have a birthday dinner that I'm going to with a bunch of friends here in Vegas. We're going to a relatively newish restaurant called Bar Bohème, and it is a French bistro. And I love French bistros. That's probably like my favorite type of food, my favorite vibe for a restaurant. You know, we have a lot of Italian, we have a lot of sushi, but yeah, we just don't have a lot of like French bistros. So I was really excited to see this pop up. It's in the Arts District, I believe. So yeah, so that's dinner tonight. So excited. So yeah, I've got to pack, finish up some work, go to the gym. I have to. I have not been to the gym since Sarah was here and we went to see my trainer. So that's been, I don't know, that's been over a week. Yeah, it was a week last Friday. So yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. And if I wait until I come back from a lot, whatever, you guys know. All right. So I'm going to finish my coffee, finish a little bit of work, and then, yeah, and then I'll be back. Hi, baby. How are you? How are you? Oh my gosh, she has been such a trooper, such a trooper. So I think I told you guys maybe a couple vlogs ago, Butters had to get some dental work, and because she has stitches, because they had to extract a tooth, they said like no, you know, hard treats, no chewy toys, no balls, like she can't, you know, be chewing or aggravate any part of her mouth. And so for 2 weeks, this poor girl who just lives for Bali, all she wants to do is fetch. Isn't that right? We haven't been able to play fetch with her. And I feel so bad. I feel like she probably thinks she's being punished for something. I do feel like she's been kind of poopy in the evenings, a little bit depressed. I'm so sorry. But tomorrow, she is going to the vet. My husband's going to take her after he drops me off at the airport. He's going to take her to the vet. They're going to do a checkup, and hopefully they will give her the thumbs up to go play. And then my husband said he's just going to play Bali with her for like 10 days straight. Make up for lost time. I am back from the gym. I don't think I have ever done this, but I just did like a full body weight workout. I didn't do too many different types of exercises for like each muscle group. I tried to just kind of keep it moving. That takes a long time. I was there for like an hour and a half, which I'm usually there for like an hour. And yeah, I was hoping to make it short, whatever. Anyway, I am back. I need to make myself second breakfast. I had a protein shake when I woke up and at the gym. And now I'm just gonna make some eggs and then, yeah, get ready for the day, start packing, finish up some work. I have a giveaway that I need to mail out, this entire box here. So that was from my last PR haul, and I picked and announced the winner on Instagram. And yeah, and I'm gonna be mailing that out, well, at least getting it prepped to get mailed out probably tomorrow when I'm away. I think my husband will drop it off for me. And I did want to share with you some skincare that I've been testing out. So I'm gonna get ready today and share that with you, but it is from the Whoo. Please excuse the interruption, but the brand name is pronounced the Whoo, not the Woo. I am working with them on this video, so excited. Korean luxury skincare brand, which has been phenomenal. I think with all of the traveling that I've been doing and like long work days, I feel I have no makeup on. I feel like my skin looks pretty darn good, especially because I just got off of a flight yesterday. My skin looks pretty darn good. So anyway, I'll share that with you. talk a little bit more about them and the 3 products that I've been using and loving. Mainly at night, but I've been using it day and night also because I've been testing it and I really wanted to see, you know, benefits or whatever. It's great. Either or both, all of that. So, okay, gonna make myself second breakfast, hop in the shower, and I'll be right back. I am so excited to be sharing with you the Whoo skincare. So this is that luxury Korean skincare line that I've been testing for you guys. I'm actually pulling it out of the bag that I brought to Dallas because I wanted to keep testing it and in like different climates and all of that stuff. So I've really been enjoying it. I don't know if you guys have noticed how smooth and also like how much less red my skin is. I feel like my blonde hair has really been bringing out the red in my skin, and this has actually been really helping with that. Not bringing it out in terms of like making my skin actually reactive, but you know, just like the blonde against my skin. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this has been absolutely wonderful. So I wanted to tell you about this brand from Korea. Luxury skincare. They have been around for a while. They do have a US site, and they did just launch a discovery kit where you can try out their like hero iconic products. So that's what I've been using. It's just been great for travel. So their discovery set is called their Timeless Ritual Kit, and it goes for $125. They did also send me their Imperial Youth Cream, which is part of the Imperial kit, but I just wanted to show you this packaging. Look at this. So they've got their Phoenix at the top there. How cool is that? And then it does come with this spatula, which is also super cool. Here's their spatula. It has the Phoenix on top there. And then it even has its own little stand. So it'll keep this off of like your countertop or whatever. Really handy. Anyway, it's got this nice little divot in there. Just a great little addition to the cream. So this is their 25 milliliter jar. It goes for $270. They do also have a 50 ml jar available. And in 2023, they were actually named the premium skincare brand of South Korea, which is so exciting. Okay, so the Timeless Ritual Kit has a serum, an eye cream, and a cream. So I like to start with the serum, and this is the kit version. So you just pop this off, and it's got a pump top. And this serum is unlike other serums that I've used, which tend to be a little bit thinner, especially than, you know, creams and stuff. But this actually has a really beautiful lotiony, creamy texture. So let me just pump out 2 pumps. And I like to use the serum as my first step. And I just massage it in everywhere. My neck also. I love how rich the texture is, but it just doesn't feel like heavy or like it's sitting on top of my skin. So next step is the cream. You really don't need much of this because it has such a luxuriously rich, creamy texture. So I'm going to take the spatula. This is really as much as you need. And I'm just going to press that in. Oh, as I'm applying this cream, I'm reminded of the really light fragrance that it has. It's so fresh, but it smells so natural. The rare wild ginseng is the ingredient that powers all of their skincare, and that's what I'm smelling. It's so herbal, it's so herbaceous and fresh. And there's a hint of like citrus notes in there too, which is really just fresh, friendly, warm. I really like this scent, especially in the mornings. I feel like there's a little bit of aromatherapy going on. So lovely. So the wild ginseng, like I just mentioned, which kind of powers all of the Whoo's skincare, is known to like visibly fight the signs of aging. It boosts collagen, so not only does it fight like, you know, fine lines, wrinkles, texture, but it also gives your skin like this nice plumping effect. And I have definitely noticed that difference. I feel like when I use this at night, when I wake up in the morning, I have this kind of like mannequin skin where like my skin is super smooth. The fine lines have really been like evened out, plumped out. And I just have this like really beautiful, like kind of subtle glow to my skin. It's been incredible. Okay, last but not least is the Imperial Youth Contour Eye Cream. And boy, oh boy, has this been very welcome, especially with all the travel that I've been doing. So it's so rich and thick that it almost has this balm-like texture. And all I do is just rub my finger on it. I pick up just a little bit of product and I just tap it in. Again, you don't need a lot of any of these products. They're so effective, and the texture of all of these products really allows you to use just a little bit. It just goes a long way. So I just press that in. So wonderful. So I have mainly been using these 3 products at night as like my nighttime skincare routine, but I have also been using them during the day just to test it out. So it's worked with all of my different sunscreens, and it sits really well underneath makeup as well. So I've really been enjoying this line. I should say my skin has really been enjoying this line. And I just have to show you guys this incredible package that the Whoo sent me in PR. I now have this gorgeous Imperial Youth Beauty Station, and Ochil is a traditional Korean lacquer art, and it involves basically like hand applying multiple layers of lacquer tree sap onto wood to enhance its luster and ensure long-lasting preservation. So that's what's been used on this beautiful beauty tray. And they do have a gift with purchase deal on their site. So if you spend over $600, you'll get a 2-piece kit and the beauty tray. If you spend over $850, you will get the 2-piece kit, the beauty tray, and the Soban set. So of course, I'll leave a link to the Whoo's US site down below in my description box. Definitely check them out. I highly recommend. I love the way my skin has been looking after testing. I've been testing this skincare line, gosh, for about 4 weeks now. And I want to say I saw a difference pretty quickly. I want to say within like the first week and a half, I really started to see that like mannequin skin I was talking about, that like really smooth, slight glow to my skin. So anyway, I'm just gonna throw this Timeless Ritual kit back into my toiletry bag because I'm definitely bringing these to Milan with me. Okay, hair dried. I put that Sicily Precious Hair Care Oil in, and yeah, it seems to be kind of taking care of my ends. They feel soft. They feel soft. Okay, anyway, I have to pack. I've got to pack. I am leaving first thing tomorrow for Milan. Sorry, I'm gonna be doing a lot of workshopping in front of you, a lot of thinking out loud. I'm not gonna make the same mistake that I made going to Dallas, where I was just gonna try and, you know, pack as little and as compact as possible. I'm gonna be checking in a bag. I am only gonna be there, well aware, I'm only gonna be there for like a day and a half or two full days. But if I do any shopping in those few days, which I'm anticipating that I will, especially because part of the event that I'm going for is going to be in the Prada store creating content. So, and I do have my eye on the Explorer bag. You guys, let me know down below, because I think my time in Milan is going to be a different vlog, but let me know down below for the Explorer bag. Should I get suede, leather, or nylon? It comes in like a shoulder bag version. They have like do they have small, medium, large? I think the medium is the one that I really like. They also have a backpack version, which, I mean, it's so Prada. And then they have different Explorer versions, like a tote. I think they have bigger ones for men's. Anyway, I'm gonna see what they have over in Milan. But I think I just want like the shoulder medium-sized one, because that's gonna make like a great crossbody. Medium size I think is big enough, but I just don't know what material I want. You know, nylon, most practical, super light, like all weather friendly. The suede is probably the least practical, but the suede comes in a burgundy, which is so nice, so nice. And then the leathers, I think there's just black and chocolate brown, but the chocolate brown looks really nice. I don't know, guys. You let me know down below in the comment section what you think. I think it's just going to be a matter of like me trying them on and feeling like how much lighter the nylon one is than the others, because I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting old, and things like the weight of my bag is really important, especially if I'm thinking about wearing it crossbody, you know, taking it, you know, to trips to New York or whatever. I'm going to want it on the lighter side. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, I am going to be checking in a bag, and then I will have my carry-on. So let me start by grabbing my check-in bag. Okay, so I grabbed my Rimowa large check-in bag. It's the one with the like contrast corners. It's just so easy to spot when it comes off the conveyor belt. I do have one that's like all black, same size, and then I have the check-in medium. So this is the check-in large, and then I was even thinking about my Quince check-in luggage, but that one is actually like really big, really, really big, and I already don't think I need all of the space in this one. But if I'm gonna bring a check-in, I figure let me just bring this one because it has the easily identifiable like silver corners there. Just makes life a little bit easier. Okay, so I'm gonna use this luggage. I should rip off all of the old stickers on here. What is this from? Oh no, this is from when I went to New York. Okay, so, let me, a lot of workshopping in front of you. Let me check the weather in Milan. Oh wow, it's just gonna be raining the whole time in the 60s. Yes, I'm kind of excited. That's quite a forecast. Okay, so it's gonna be cool and rainy. You know, the problem with rain is I don't suspect that I'm going to be, you know, out traipsing in the rain too much. I'm going to be, you know, grabbing Ubers everywhere. However, when it does rain during Fashion Week in a city, it's very hard sometimes to get an Uber. So I think I should pack things that are comfortable, light, layered, rain friendly. Yeah, I think that would probably work the best. Well, I definitely should bring my windbreaker. This is not heavy by any means, but this does, it's just a great outer layer, and I can maybe layer this over a sweater. Do I have any light Prada sweater? I think I only have 5. I have 5 very heavy Prada sweaters. I don't think those will work. I mean, I do have this one that I wore last year, but I wore that kind of as outerwear, and I think that'll be a little bit too much, like in the weather. I do have this super old, this is from 2004. It's kind of like a raincoat, but it's silk, and it's actually really, really warm. And now that I'm talking about it, I'm not gonna bring it because it's one of those, like, once you start sweating in the rain, it's gonna be very unforgiving. Okay, and then I do have this long coat. I think I'm gonna bring this because this is like the perfect weight. It's that light wool. Yeah, this is great. So I'll bring that. I'm totally overpacking. Let me just warn you right now. I'm overpacking because I don't know what I'm gonna be wearing. Yeah, what I'm gonna be doing, how I'm gonna be feeling, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be bringing a lot more than I need. And, you know, I debated about whether or not I wanted to just wear on the plane, like what I'm going to be wearing to the event, because I'm landing Tuesday morning, the event's Tuesday evening. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So I'm definitely going to have to pack what I want to wear that evening. I do have my new wool blazer from Prada, but I think this is too heavy. I do have this guy. This is cotton. I think I'm gonna bring this one too, because I think this could work. What else? Oh, I've got my camel anorak. This is what I got in Milan last year. This actually was good. It was a little bit warmer last year, but it wasn't raining. This could actually be good. Maybe I'll bring this too. Who packs 4 outerwear pieces for like 1.5 days? I do. I think that's it for outerwear. I've got a couple of nylon coats. I've got one that's long, one that's short. I think I'm okay because I have that windbreaker. And then I do have my varsity bomber. This is actually a really good weight too. This is so identifiable as last season, so I'm not. I do have my Prada skirts. So, hold on. This guy, this Prada skirt, this is the one that I wore quite a bit last year when I went, but it's a classic and it's so good. But because it's nylon and it's not stretchy at the waist, it is very unforgiving in the waistline. And I feel like when I travel, like I definitely am a little bit thicker in the middle than I was when I went to Milan last year. Whatever, perimenopause, it could be a ton of things. Traveling a lot, out of age. I haven't been quite as strict as I was when I went at that point last year. So I'm gonna have to try some of this stuff on. But I do have this skirt, and then I do have the kid mohair one. This is probably the first Prada skirt that I got. This is the one that has the slit with the triangle at the top. I can bring that one also. And then I do have pants. Now when it rains, I do prefer to wear a skirt. I know that doesn't make much sense, but I don't like pants because then the bottom of your pants always get like kind of wrecked. So if you wear like decent shoes or boots or something, you're okay if it's raining. But I think if I wear maybe some lug sole shoes, I should be good in the rain. Because then it's just like your bare legs that get wet, and I don't care about that, you know? You can wipe that off easily, but I really hate, it's one of those things like when the cuff of your shirt or sweatshirt or something gets wet when you wash your face. It's like the same thing to me, like the hem of your pants getting wet in the rain. Ugh, I hate that. Shoes, I'm not even gonna worry about shoes just yet. So I do have a few bottoms. Those pants, those skirts, I'll try them on just to be sure. I am probably gonna stop by the Prada boutique today just to see. Just to see if there's anything I quote-unquote need for the trip. I also haven't stopped in a while, so I would like to. Okay, and I've got 3 Prada shirts that I was thinking about bringing. I have the one from this season, the asymmetric poplin one. Love this shirt. I think this is gonna be perfect. And this will wear really nicely underneath a lot of these jackets. Okay, so I've got that. I've got my short, the cropped poplin one. Where are you? You guys have seen me wear a lot. And then I have the one with the epaulettes, and it's got the Prada on the back. This is the one that I wore to the show last year with the necktie. So I have these 3 options. I may not bring all 3 of these shirts. I shall see. In here, I feel very confident that I have an outfit, at least for that evening, which is great. Okay, and then shoes. I'm definitely gonna be bringing these guys, again, because of the rain. I think this is gonna be perfect. And then, I mean, I could just bring my old favorites. This guy, this pair with the white contrast. These are always really fun with the skirt or pant. Same with those loafers. And then I think on the plane, I will wear collapsible cap toe Prada sneakers. I think I'll wear these with whatever I end up wearing. Is there any other shoe that I need to bring? Nothing else that's like rain appropriate. I got these shoes. Do you guys remember these shoes for the trip last year? I thought they looked great, but man, oh man, are they uncomfortable. I think we're good-ish. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, I think that's a good start. Okay, doing a quick fit check. This is the skirt that, excuse me. This is the skirt that, it fits. I can close it. It's just not, it's that nylon. It's very snug right now. So it's fine. I can bring it. I can definitely wear it for one evening. Not a problem. So that's good. I haven't completely gone off the rails. Okay, I think clothes are all set. I pared back a little bit on, on all the Prada stuff. So I did not pack the white poplin shirt with the epaulettes. I just brought the asymmetric one and then my cropped one. And then I only brought the nylon pleated skirt and the trousers. I decided to leave the kid mohair pleated skirt at home because I'm like, this is enough. This is enough. I've talked myself off the ledge. And then I did throw in some sweats. I always feel like I regret not packing sweats, even though I don't plan on wearing them out, but just, like around the hotel and stuff. So I have that. And then in this packing compression cube from Quince, I've got underwear, socks, and my pajamas in there. And then I threw those 2 pairs of shoes in. I think I need to, I'll be wearing a pair of casual shoes. Yeah, I'll be wearing my Prada cap toe. Maybe I'll pack those and wear like an even more comfortable pair of shoes. Maybe I'll do that because I will have plenty of room, which is nice for once. And all of this is just hair stuff. Wow, how times have changed. I've packed a shampoo and conditioner, brush, comb, a wide tooth comb, pomade, gel, like a texturizing spray that I really like. This is a glossing detangler spray from Lola V, which I've actually haven't tried yet, but the same kind of spray that I really like, this one from Redken, this bottle is gigantic. I'm not buying that. So I decided, why don't I try that? Oh, I've got my La Creme 230 and my Precious Hair Care Oil down there. So that's all hair care stuff, which is hysterical to me because in the past, at most for hair, I would pack like gel in case I wanted to wear it back. But that's about it. Sometimes I would bring my shampoo and conditioner. Like I did bring this to New York because I do love the Living Proof so much. Should I bring this too? I think I will actually bring this too. So the purple, or I should say the shampoo and conditioner that I have packed, that's purple shampoo. I'm not sure that I'm gonna, what did I use today? I did use purple shampoo today. So maybe I'll just bring these and not the purple shampoo and conditioner because I know I'm not supposed to be using the purple every single day. I know. I won't bring that. And then I will bring hairspray also in case I do want to wear my hair back. Wow, this is all hair. I guess I'll need something else for skincare. Well, I have my Whoo products, which is great. These are already in travel size. I'll just have to pack other stuff like SPF, a face wash, that sorts of stuff. So that's actually gonna be fine. That'll be fine. I'll actually have less skincare than hair care. I think that is most definitely a first. I am also not making the same mistake I made in Dallas where I forgot to bring this mirror with this wonderful light. I made a point to always bring it and I didn't bring it this last time. And I mean, the hotel was beautiful. It was absolutely charming. But the lighting in the bathroom was not great. And I really regretted not bringing this. So I am bringing this time for sure. Actually, I have my skincare in here too, because I just threw the Whoo in here and then some other stuff to like fill in the whole like cleanser or whatever. I definitely have to pack makeup, which I can do in a jiff because my Dallas makeup bag is still there, but I do have to add some stuff to it because I really pared that down. Oh my gosh, what else? What else? I have to figure out what I'm wearing on the plane, what I'm packing like in my carry-on or whatever. I'll have like all my electronics, my knitting, my go bag, you know, the bag with like my glasses and my contacts or whatever, all of that will be in there. And then I was gonna have like a rolly carry-on, but I may not need, oh no, I do need that for my handbags. So I'm gonna bring my, actually, I don't know what I'm gonna bring. Let's go back there. I do wanna get that Explorer bag from Prada, but I will need, obviously I will need to bring something to the event. I can't show up empty-handed. So I do have this bag that I brought, that I bought and brought for last year's trip to Milan. But I don't think this is big enough because since this is, you know, an influencer event, I do want to bring, you know, my tripod, my vlogging camera, my phone's tripod. Of course I have a bigger Prada bag. This one may be able to fit everything. I do have a Miu Miu bag. Does that count? Maybe. I think this one actually fits more. So maybe I will pack this. This obviously isn't big enough for carry-on. This, you know, wouldn't fit that much. It's nylon mostly. It's got the leather gussets, but it's nylon mostly, so it'll be light. It'll pack easily. I won't worry about it too much. Yeah. Oh, and it does have a shoulder strap, so that is good. I've been calling this my little bread loaf bag because that is exactly what it looks like. A little bread loaf. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this one. And if my tripods stick out of it, they stick out of it. What am I gonna do? Okay. So that's the handbag I'm going to pack. And then of course I can bring a separate one on the plane, or I can figure that out a little bit later. All right, let's go downstairs and make sure I've got my makeup squared away. I shouldn't leave anything to chance. I've learned my lesson. Sorry, I'm walking back and forth because I'm looking for my slippers. Oh, they're over here. I'm gonna put my slippers on. Scuff downstairs. I'm starting to feel my workout from this morning already. Gosh, I hope I'm not too stiff and sore on the plane tomorrow. That's not good. That's not good. I have learned my lesson in that regard too. Doing like really heavy leg days before getting on a plane, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Upper body, not so bad, but lower body, oof. That is like way uncomfortable. Okay, so I did like what I brought to Dallas. I just don't think I brought enough, but I liked the Mimi blush and the biscuit contour together. That was actually a really good combo. So I think I'll bring that again. I really, as you guys know, love the Chantecaille La Creme in Bamboo. It was great with this lip liner. I think I'll do that again also. Loved this mascara. It's also in a little travel size. The Lashy Doll Flutter Extensions. Got my lash curler. The foundation stick from Dior. I think that was a good call. I think what I'm going to add is the Prada highlighter. So I will add that in number 1. And then I've got the Prada eyeshadow, the Dimensions in, I think this is according to the back, this is number 7. Is that right? This guy. Nice soft look. I will bring those two. And then I didn't bring an eyeliner, so I'll bring the Prada eyeliner in, oh my gosh, not wood, the one with more of a metallic. Is it called Ember? Well, let me grab it. Okay, I grabbed the Glossier Boy Brow in gray. Is this gray? Yeah, in gray. And then the Prada eyeliner in Ember. And then I think I'm good. I just have to add brushes because I only had this Sochi complexion brush, which is great for, you know, the foundation and the sticks, but not great for, obviously not great for the highlighter and the eyeshadow. So I need to grab some brushes for that. And since this guy has proven itself to wear so well in humid weather, and since it's gonna be raining over there, I figured I'd bring this too, the Forever Glow Star Filter from Dior. I think I've got my full face here. I just need to, yeah, like I said, just kind of get some eye brushes and powder brushes going. Oh, and how could I forget? I'm gonna bring my banana balm. I love this. Definitely gonna bring this. Okay, so for brushes, I grabbed the BK Beauty 109 brush. This will be a nice additional like cream product brush. And then I grabbed this like fairly fluffy flat shader from Hourglass. It's their number 3. And then this 202, yeah, this 202 from BK Beauty. A nice fluffy blender. And I think I'm good. I think that's all I need. My tripod for my phone actually fits in my bread loaf bag, so perfect. Okay, that makes me happy. Okay, I know this is sacrilege, but I'm going to bring this scent with me because it's early fall, it's gonna be cool and rainy, and my favorite Prada perfume is the Virtual Flower one, and it's so springy and light. I'm like, that's just not the mood I'm gonna be in. So I'm gonna bring the L'Immensité from Louis Vuitton, and I used up my Guerlain, this guy I had in here. And I mean, it's still in here, but I can't, there's no spray left. So I don't know. What do you guys do? I mean, I'm gonna fill it up with the Louis Vuitton and then just spray a little bit and hope, I don't know. Let's see if this works. Oh, interesting. It smells like both right now. So what I did was I kind of, I don't know, swished it around in here. Oh, yeah. Becoming more and more just straight up Louis Vuitton. All right, this is so cool. It's just for a couple days, so I'm just gonna bring that much. I love this little guy, so handy. Okay, so this is all I have in my check-in. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. I don't think so. All the clothing is there. I've got a comfy outfit. I'm gonna be wearing comfy shoes on the plane, so that will go with that outfit. I've got 2 pairs of shoes, basically 2 or 3 nice outfits over there. Got my underwear, skincare, hair care, makeup. And then this is all I have in my rolly carry-on. And then if I bring my trusty Deauville, like my knitting and all my electronics are gonna go in there. So I'm gonna actually have a lot of empty space in my luggage, which isn't a bad thing. It's gonna be really light. Or if I buy things, I'll have space. But let's just hope it stays really light. Okay, well, I think I'm pretty good for packing. I am going to, actually, you know what I want to do? I have, again, I feel like a broken record, but I have a lot of packages that have piled up, and a lot of them are fashion ones. I want to go through a couple of them because I think one is a pair of pajamas, which I may want to bring with me. And yeah, just kind of like poke around and see what else is in those packages. And I did also, oh, maybe I want to bring this too. I bought something from AYR that I am really excited for. That may have to come with me. Actually, let me open that up right now because I do have the box right here. So I posted this onto my community post, and I may have also posted it to my Instagram stories. but I saw this new fleece jacket on AYR and I got so excited because not only do I love fleeces, you guys know how much I love fleeces, but it's leopard print. Hi baby. Butters, do you wanna get in the luggage? Do you wanna come to Milan with me? She would be a hit in Milan. I feel like this was made for me. Leopard print, fleece, collarless jacket. Like, it's all the things that I love, and it's reversible. So it is lined, or you could say the outer is black nylon. Turn this inside out, and then you can have the leopard fleece as a lining. How cute is that? Look at this. So amazing. Leopard fleece. I may bring this. Is this gonna be too warm? I really have lost all sense of temperature after moving to Vegas. You know, when you start to think like 95 is like, oh, we've cooled off. Like, you're completely skewed. Your perception of temperature and weather is gonna be completely skewed. And then the lack of humidity, like, that throws me off. But I do think 60s, cloudy, rainy is gonna feel pretty cool, right? Okay, I don't need to bring this, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have this. I think it's so smushy. I should actually probably try it on. So I got a size medium, and you know, Sarah, Plucky Knitter Sarah, I sent this to her when I saw it, and she immediately got a size small or extra small? I think small. But I was like, medium is gonna be perfect for me. It's a great fit. Oh my gosh, wait, let me try it on with the leopard on the outside. Oh, so cute. I love it. Love this. All right, definitely keeping this. And then let's go downstairs to this pile of packages that I have. And I definitely want to fish out the pajamas. Like I said, I may want to bring those with me. Oh my gosh. I'm leaving tomorrow. Today is my birthday, but I'm leaving tomorrow. I told my husband not to get me anything, and he got me flowers. These are so beautiful. They're from this place, J'adore. Oh, I really like this arrangement. So, I got a couple of things from Eberjay. Aren't these cute? They teamed up with Casa del Sol. So we've got this really beautiful, almost looks like tile print. So this is long sleeve, and it is a washable silk. And then here are the pants, elastic waist. Those are gorgeous. I did also get these. So these are the Giselle Rib Relaxed Short PJ set. Both are in size medium. So the top, short sleeve, and that Giselle fabric is this really stretchy, super duper soft knit material. Comes with shorts. So I think if I'm gonna pack anything, it'll be these. Then I did also get something from the Sleep Code. I love this site because it's all about sleepy time stuff. So they have pajamas, you know, eye masks, slippers, robes, stuff like that. It's so great. And these, look, green striped. These are also a size medium. So these are long sleeve and long pant. And it's got a great stripe in there. Looks like ribbon. And then these are 100% tencel. So they have that slightly like silky texture to them. Now I'm thinking maybe I pack these, kind of like these. And here are the pants. So they do have an elastic waist in the back and around the sides. It's just right at the front. They're flat across, and then there's a drawstring. This is the hem. Okay, since it's gonna be cool over in Milan, I'm gonna bring these, the tencel ones from the Sleep Code, and then when I come home, I can wear the short ones from Eberjay. Yeah, because it's gonna be warmer here when I come home than it is in Milan. All right, so I'm gonna pack these. And then Splendid is so generous. They've been sending me some clothing here. Let's see what this is. Ooh, wow, this is so silky. Ooh, look at this t-shirt. This color is so pretty. Can you tell it's like a really, really pale pink blush? This would be a nice like layering piece to wear like underneath a blazer or something. That's so lovely. And then they sent me, looks like a sweatshirt. Oh yeah, it's like a really lightweight half zip sweatshirt. Oh, this is nice because it's not that heavy. It's like a really thin sweatshirt. Like a heavy tee, thin sweatshirt. Oh, that's so nice, that's perfect. And that's a size medium. Looks like bottoms to that first t-shirt. Yeah, real slinky bottoms. These would actually make really nice pajamas too, because they're a little see-through. So I don't know if I'd, you know, wear them out in public. Can you see my, it's pretty see-through, but this is a great around the house outfit. Ooh, that's nice. And the pockets, very handy. Ooh, so same t-shirt as that blush, but in this really beautiful steel color. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, I like these. Really slinky. Wow. Well, thank you so much. Splendid. And then Soma sent me some stuff. Oh, a bralette. Okay. A racerback bralette. Oh, nice. It's like underwire free. Ooh, so this is nice for around the house also. We'll have to see how much support it gives. But they sent over size large, which should work. I'm like a 34 double D, 36 double D. It really depends. I mean, I know that's like a measurement, but I do feel like sometimes they a little bit different. A little bit different amongst manufacturers. This one is, oh, like same idea, but not racerback. Looks like a little tank top. That's nice. I really do like the Soma stuff. I'm still enjoying those. The underwear that is like anti-wedgie underwear. Still love those. Okay, and then what is this? I got something from Loop. They have sent me stuff before and I love it. Like they have a lot of rugby inspired tops. Really nice. Oh, jeans. And oh, jeans. Okay, so 2 pairs of jeans, one in salt and one in black. Let's see what these look like. Both in size medium. They look like they taper a little bit at the ankle. I'm trying to figure out if they have like a barrel shape or if they just taper. I think they just taper. I don't really see much of a barrel going on. But this is salt, size medium. Looks to be the right length for me too. And I'm 5'5", and I have pretty short legs. I would say my inseam is like 27, 26. And here is black. Yeah, same cut, size medium. Oh, lovely. Thank you so much, Loop. And then this big old box, who's this from? This is from, Alice and Olivia jeans. Amazing low rise, oh God. Is low rise back? I'm scared. Low rise baggy jean in Brooklyn blue, and they sent size 29. Ooh, these are super soft. Oh, and super baggy. Like really wide leg. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I like that. How low of a rise are these? Yeah, a little bit lower than what we've been doing lately. Okay, all right. I'm not the biggest fan of low-rise jeans, but can give these a shot. At least they're wide leg. I can't get on board with like a low-rise jegging or something. That, no, I won't do it. I refuse. So these are a fierce mid-rise slim straight jean in Brooklyn blue, size 29. Let's see what these like. Ooh, I like the frayed bottom. And then, oh yeah, these have a nice, oh, they're kind of elastic. And then the leg, yeah, tapers a little bit, not too much. It's not like a skinny leg. Oh, nice. I like that these are kind of elastic in the waist. Are these? I can't imagine. Oh, maybe a little bit. So these low rise, like wide leg, have 1% elastin. And then these mid rise tapered ones have 5% elasto multiester. Whoa. And 1% elastin. So yeah, these have a bit more stretch to them. Oh, nice. Amazing. Thank you so much, Alice and Olivia. Something from Frame. I love Frame. They sent over, a pair of jeans. The Refined. Yes, Butters, may I help you? These are the Refined in size 28. These are 99% cotton, 1% elastic, so they're gonna have a teeny bit of stretch. Again, always welcome. So these are like a straight leg. I don't see that they taper or anything. Kind of a nice like cigarette pant leg. These look very long. Definitely, yeah, definitely have to cut these. They're like dragging on the ground. Oh, it's so interesting. They actually even have like an not unfinished, but usually there's like some top stitching on the hem. It's just kind of like turned up. Interesting. Well, that'll make it easier to hem. That's so great. Oh, and they have little pockets in the front. How cute is that? Cute. Thank you so much, Frame. Carissa Wong sent me one of their handbags. I've been seeing more and more of this handbag on like my Instagram feed. So I'm excited to see this in person now. Oh, okay. It's like an East-West bag. Let me get all this packaging off. Did you guys ever have those like original Coach bags from like back in the 80s? And you could get the Coach conditioning lotion and I would sit there and like polish up my Coach bag. That's what this leather kind of feels like. Not quite as thick as the Coach leather, but it has that kind of like conditioned and like super smooth kind of leather feel to it. So interesting. Okay, here we go. This is really beautiful. It reminds me of the Alaya bag, the Teckle bag. So it's got like magnetized flaps. How cool is that? A little lock detail here. And then let's open it up here. It's got black lining, a little pocket in here. Really beautiful. And then it's got a pull tab here, a leather pull tab. Really nice. I like it. Yeah, it's not quite as exaggerated as the Alaya Teckle. That one is like flatter and I think even a little bit longer, depending on the size that you get. But that one has like more exaggerated proportions. This one's a little bit calmer. Oh, and it's got feet. Oh, it's got protectors on the feet. Wow, thank you so much, Carissa Wong. Wow, this is turning into quite the fashion PR haul. I don't think I realized quite how much I had over there. But Jenny Kane sent me something. I'm a little bit blown away. Big thank you to them. Let's see what they sent. Their cashmere oversized crew neck in sea salt. This is a beautiful color. It's like a bluish gray. And this is a size medium, I believe. Yeah, size medium. Wow, oh, what a pretty color. And I feel like I'm more inclined to wear a color like this with my blonde hair. What do you guys think? That's pretty. Okay, then a Simone V-neck in black. Here is the V-neck. It ends right here. So it's not super deep. I'd say it's a pretty traditional sort of V-neck. And this does not feel like cashmere. What is this? This feels like, it is, let's see, 54% wool, 46% cotton. Ah, I like that combo. I like that combo. The cotton will keep it a little bit on the cooler side. Wow, okay. And then one last thing. I can't believe they sent me some stuff. I can't believe I get any of this stuff. This is incredible. Cotton cable half zip in ivory, size medium. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so pretty. Look at those cables. Oh, and I love a half zip. I feel like I'm seeing more and more half zips around. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Thank you so much, Jenny Kane. This is so great. This is 100% cotton, by the way. This is gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I have time for like a couple more boxes. I'm not through with all of the fashion PR. I'm like so blown away. But I've got to get to Prada and then go out to dinner. So let's get into this one. This is from Rag & Bone. Oh my God, what did they send me? A boxy tee. I can always use a boxy tee. And this is in size medium. The style name is Kelly. Here is that tee. Ooh, this is nice. Maybe I'll wear this on the plane tomorrow. Oh, I like this. Yeah, size medium, black Kelly boxy jersey tee. Nice. I like these t-shirts that have like a little bit of like stiffness to them, like a little bit of body. Very nice. Oh my gosh. This is their Mercer blazer. They sent over black in size 8. Oh wow, can you see this? Probably not. Can you see the black details? Because it has black covered buttons. Oh, there we go. Collar. This is slightly reminiscent of their Slade blazer that I love. This has a 4-pocket design. Oh, how neat. I hope this fits me. I think it should. And then they also sent over, let's see, the featherweight Logan. This looks like a pair of jeans, but maybe the material is like on the lighter side. This is, here, mid-rise. They sent size 29, mid-rise wide leg. So sits below waist, relaxed wide leg, full length. And the color is ecru. Ooh, very nice. It's not super wide leg. It's not like those low-rise frame ones. Those were really, really wide leg, very exaggerated. These just look actually just kind of like straight down from the thigh. Wow, thank you so much, Rag & Bone. Okay, I'm gonna stop it after this box. This is from RSVP. So this is another one of those handbag brands that I have seen all over Instagram, and I really like their, like the look of their bags. They have these like gold buttons on most of the styles, like really, really cute. And they have a little bit of like a quiet luxury feel to them. Oh, I love this. I guess there's a strap on the inside. This is so neat. So there's like a graining to this leather, but I think they have leathers that are smooth, and this is all magnetized. Cute. Let's see. Oh, here is the shoulder strap. Oh, how adorable. I love this. And then it's stamped down here, 325. I'm not sure what that means, I admit. Oh, I really like this. So the inside, you've got 2 big compartments here and then one really thin one here. This is great for papers, receipts, maybe your phone. If you have a small enough phone, it could fit in here. I do know they have a bag very, very similar to this shape, but it's, I think, just like one of these. It's much smaller. And of course they have a ton of different colors, and then yeah, they just have different styles, but like with this same detailing. These 2 magnetic pieces of hardware. Really fun. All right, well, I gotta shake a leg. I have to get dressed with dinner in mind, put on some makeup, and then head on out to Prada. You guys, these flowers are actually from my management company. They're not for my husband, because I just thanked him for them. And I was like, I told you not to get me anything. I'm going out of town tomorrow. He's like, I didn't send those. Those aren't from me. So, oh, thank you to Amanda, my manager, and the whole team over there. They're so pretty. I love this color combo. It's gorgeous. Of course, I was inspired by all of my Prada packing. So for dinner, I'm throwing on my varsity jacket, the kid Mohair pleated skirt, basically the stuff I didn't pack, and then my, can I back up? My cap toe sneakers. So head to toe Prada, the way I like it, and I'm just gonna bring this little bag. Okay, so let's do some makeup. I am going to use this foundation stick, the Dior in 1.5. Again, I'm just trying to get rid of any of the blotchy redness in my skin, but I will say the Whoo skincare has really, really helped with all of that. So I don't have as much around my nose that I'm concerned with, or even on my cheeks or whatever. Some biscuit from Westman Atelier. Basically doing the same thing I did in Dallas, because it was so easy, so fast, and I feel like it worked. I'm gonna throw on that Mimi. And then I do have some of that Prada highlighter. This brush, I mean, I think this will work for cream products and for powder. This is the Very Magical BK Beauty 109 brush. Oh yeah, that works just fine. Got my Prada eyeshadow quad. I'm gonna go into the center shade here with my BK Beauty 202 blender. And the center shade is just this like taupey brown. It's a soft matte. I'm just gonna do something very simple. I just put that shadow all over my lid. Yeah, just a little something. Then I'm gonna curl my lashes, mascara. I blew right by my brows, so I'm going to throw on some of the Glossier Boy Brow in gray. And then let's just do a little tight lining with my Prada Ember. Just going to graze any leftover eyeshadow down here. Oh, my lipstick is downstairs. Okay, we're going to do lip liner up here and then lipstick downstairs. Lip liner is on. I've got all my makeup. I just need my lipstick, so let's head on downstairs. Okay, I've got my Chantecaille Bamboo. I'm using the viewfinder as a mirror. We are ready to go. Okay, so what do you guys, think about, sorry, it's like folded up down here. Think of this skirt. So it's got an elastic waist, which is what I was looking for because I learned my lesson. The like nylon skirt, which I just tried on for you guys at home and it was fine, but this I could actually wear on the plane. And it has this center zip, so I can kind of keep it right there. Not that I need a slit because there's enough room, but kind of play with the exposure there, the leg exposure, how cute. And then it has this detailing, which is really nice. It's got these flap over zipper pockets. So what do you think? I like it. I like it. I mean, it's very comfortable. It's a little bit long. So I don't know, maybe after wearing it this time to Milan, I can bring it back and get it shortened a little bit. But yeah, just got the plaque there. Simple. Yeah, and the drawstring is on the inside, which is nice. And then let me see if there's anything other call outs. No, that's it. The back is plain. But yeah, I like that it's like roomy and swishy. And then we've got that. Okay, so maybe this is my birthday present to myself, on top of a quick trip to Milan. So we had a lovely time at Prada. I did end up buying that skirt. It's the elastic waist, man. Just comfortable. You can go down a size, you can go up a couple sizes. But it's a great weight too. It's like a really like thin nylon, where my pleated like kilt one, that's a much thicker nylon. So I'll pack that. I think I may actually wear this one on the plane. It's that comfortable. Like the nylon is that swishy. But anyway, we have now driven over to the Arts District of Vegas, which is north of Vegas, and we're waiting for our reservation to begin. But my husband and I were sitting here, we're like, do we have to pay for a meter? Because it's Sunday. And I'm like, I don't think so. Like in New York, you don't pay on Sundays. I don't know if that's changed.
But as we've been sitting here trying to look it up, people have been like pulling in and going to the meter and paying. So I'm like, maybe you do have to pay outside. I don't know. So we're just paying. It's not that much. We're just gonna pay. We're gonna go in and see if our friends have arrived.